Here is a ladder of your fall. When Krishna thus insisted that everyone must learn to live self-controlled, controlling the sense organs, the average man will always feel that you are unnecessarily interfering in my private life. What have you got to do, saint or sage? Why are you interfering with my life? My Lord, the great Lord, has made such a beautiful world. He, out of love, has given me the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin to enjoy them. And I am being put in the midst of it. And you are telling me control. If control is what is wanted, Lord would not have given me the eyes, ears, nose and tongue. Or such beautiful things to see, beautiful things to hear, beautiful things to fragrance. We would not have supplied. All these have been supplied for me to enjoy. And when He so lovingly has given, I must enjoy them. Think? You are coming to my house as a guest, and I cook various things which I think that you will be happy, and I am presenting it. And you say that, yeah, the whole thing is vegetarian only. No, I don't want vegetarian. I eat only after killing something. Every day I must kill, and that dead body alone I will eat. Fresh vegetables, I don't eat it. If that way you say, don't you think that you are wounding that poor lady of the house who has so lovingly cooked for you to enjoy? So even if you don't like it, like a true American, you must say, delicious. You're delicious. Why? It is burning on you. And yet you must say delicious. That is the way to do it. So should we not enjoy it? This is the argument of those who want permissiveness. Live like an animal in the world. In order to evolve from where you are at this moment, you must control. If I don't control, what happens? You Ram, you will slowly, step by step, slip down and fall until pranashyati. Nasha, destruction. Pranashyati, prakarshena nashyati means total destruction. How? Here you are, the psychological dissection of a human personality, how it will fall from its beauty and brilliance because of its overindulgence. Even a modern psychiatrist will have to bow down, saying that how beautifully it has been expressed. Dhyayato vishayan pumsah. A man who is merely thinking. That is how it starts. Of Vishaya, of sense organs. The neighbor's wife is very beautiful. How nice she is. You go on thinking about it. Now you are not doing anything. You are a morally great person, ethically a perfect, a gentleman. But this is how it starts. Jayado Vishayan Pumsaha. And when that thought of her, or that land, that property, whatever it is, once you start thinking, these thoughts increase slowly. This arch of thought that connects you with that object of desire is called Sangasteshu Upajayade. You become extremely attached with that object or that being. Continuously think. That is why all your wives keep her photo in your office room. She slowly brings it in their handbag and then slowly and goes away. Why? Constantly you will be seeing her in between the work. Oh, my wife, the mother of my children. Oh, that thought continuously comes. It develops into a great attachment. Sangasteshu upajayade. So start with that thought. Then the thought becomes a little more thicker, it becomes attachment. Sangat sanjayate kama. When that attachment has become strong, that attachment develops into kama, a blind lust to enjoy that object, to possess that object, to embrace that object, to indulge in that object. Kama comes. So all started with a thought. All these are thoughts only, but the thicker and thicker. Just as drop by drop the water start falling from the mountain, and when they are become a little more, it becomes a brook, a brooklet, and then brooklets meet together become a brook. The brooks meet together becomes a river, and the rivers put together becomes a huge, irresistible power. In the same way, at the thought, if you control, you have controlled. Afterwards you can never control. It goes on multiplying. It becomes a lust, desire. Kamat krodho bhijayati. When a desire rises in your mind, only two things can happen. Only two things. There is no third. Either it is satisfied or not satisfied. When a desire comes in your mind, anybody, only two things can happen. I got it or I did not get it. Two things. Now then, 99% of cases your desire will not be fulfilled. Sheer arithmetics of life. Desirable objects are few. Desirers are always many. One beautiful girl, 20 youngsters want to marry her. 20 cannot get one girl, even today. Isn't it? Only one man can get that girl. 19 of them are going to be disappointed. Think. A desirable house, a desirable car, used car, let us say. Any object, a site that I want to purchase, there will be 100 people wanting it. And only one fellow can get it. So the desire fulfillment is only 1%. 99% are going to be disappointed. When your desire is disappointed, that desire impulse itself becomes krodha, wrath, not anger, extreme anger. The intensity of the anger will be determined by the intensity of the desire that you had. If you had not much desire, he took it, never mind, let him be, better luck next time. And because I didn't like it. But really if I want it, every cell in me is demanding it, and then somebody else gets it. By God, I tell you, I will not allow him to enjoy it. I will throw acid on her face. For what? He should not enjoy it. See? All these mythological stories are mainly based upon this. In good old days, there were wars for this purpose. Wrath comes in. When the supreme anger comes, krodhad bhavati sammoha. When you are extremely angry, you start seeing things which are not there. Haven't you heard? Friends fall off. Once fallen off, you are angry. There afterwards you see that he was a devil. He was a devil incarnate. I never knew it till now. Now only I know him. He is not an ordinary human being. He is a devil. He has got 2 horns and a tail. All sorts of things will come. Delusions comes. When one's anger has brought delusory misconceptions in your mind, your discriminative power called buddhi, intellect, lost. You cannot judge anything properly. Who is standing there? Should I kick him or not? You are in anger. whether it is your father or your mother or your brother, you are ready to shoot them if necessary, according to your anger. You may be a criminal lawyer. You know all the law, the consequence of it, but then at that time you know nothing. Many of the murderers, in the beginning, in the first murder, he is always in such a mood. And the defense generally is that my client did not know what he was doing at that time. And your lordship, if you were in his shoes, you too would have killed him. I mean, this is one of the defense in all criminal cases. And it is true. When you are angry and extremely angry, you forget everything and you act without the discriminative power. You act like an animal because the intellect is no more there to judge and declare to you or decide for you what should be done and what should not be done. Smriti Bhramshad Buddhinasha. When you are already forgotten all the smriti memory. Memory is called wisdom. Every one of you have got your own wisdom. The total knowledge that you have got. The medical man has got medical wisdom. The lawyer has got the wisdom of, the knowledge of law. What do you mean by knowledge of? Memory. What I have known, read, experienced, all of them put together, memorized, and that total memory is called my wisdom. It is with reference to this wisdom that I judge things. When that wisdom is gone, the intellect cannot judge properly. Buddhi nashad, when that intellect is gone, man minus intellect is worse than an animal. You are a human being and we consider you in our community only because you have got a discriminative power. If you have lost that buddhi, you are exiled from human society. Naturally, you go to the animals and say that I belong to you. Animals will not touch you by their tail. Why? You are such a weakling, my dear. You want winter time, winter clothes, and summer time, summer clothes. We have not got such things. You understand? A little climate change, you are sick. There is no hospital here available. You want cooked food? We don't. We take only raw food. Animals say that you can't survive 24 hours here among us. Chale jao. Go. See, neither you are an animal, you can't survive, nor can you live as a decent human being. When one's buddhi is gone, you are pranashyati, totally destroyed. 8 stages, a ladder of 8 steps, and you start falling down. All because the thoughts became sensuous. You got enchanted by an object outside. And then you thought that, I am an honest man. I don't do anything. I am a brahmachari, a spiritual man, and only I have got companionship with. So I hold her hand at all times in meditation. This is the American method of spirituality. I am not joking. See, she gives me spiritual strength and I give her spiritual strength and together we can proceed further. Never can you proceed. Together you can become my parents. That is all, nothing else. Sensuous thoughts, when they arise, immediately it must be stopped. Change it into creative thoughts. If you don't do that, the thoughts will increase. The thicker thoughts is called attachment. The attachment still thickens the thoughts. And that is called a kama, desire, lust, to possess it. And when that desire is not fulfilled, you become angry. When so angry that you forget your own wisdom. And once wisdom is gone, your discriminative power is gone. If I give you a cup of coffee and I ask you, how is the coffee? How do you judge it? With reference to your memory. You had an ideal cup of coffee sometime in South India, you got it. Afterwards you could not get that kind of coffee. And then you remember it, so. You judge it 50%, 40% good, 60% good. How do you judge it? With reference to your memory. If I give you Faluda, and you are taking it for the first time, Faluda. How is the Faluda? I don't know. Why? You can't judge. Because you have no previous experience of Faluda. This is a pioneer method. Just the first thing. I don't know. Next time I get Faluda in another house, I say that Swami's Faluda was terrible. Why? You compare and contrast it. Yours is so beautiful, so wonderful. Until the third place you get and say that those two are useless. This is the ideal one. Thus you slowly develop. Think. Once the knowledge and wisdom is gone, the intellectual ability to discriminate and judge things will go. And when that is gone, you are worse than an animal. Pranashadi, completely gets yourself destroyed.